Okay, so Jack, actually, believe it or not, the main character is a self-insert. You can name the character whatever you want. The fact of the matter that the main character's name is Chris was something we put in.
Yep.
So, like, I love that. It's just like, the main character's name is Chris. Shit. Crap. What do I do? Well, anyway, so let me just take a drink of water real fast as a break from the narration.
Sadly.
Sorry, Shin. You get a break.
Yeah, oh, come on, man.
What? Okay, first off,
But Fox, Jesus.
Okay, yeah,
like,
that's
come on,
true.
police officer, give me a break. Like, come on. I decide that the best course of action would be to visit Acheron. I think it would be very important to get to know the guy who would be protecting me from getting stabbed, and perhaps I could even tell him about those weird texts. If anybody would know what to do in this situation, it would be him. He must have had years of practice. Also, he just looks kind of intimidating, so if anyone tried anything funny, I'd bet he'd step up. Control-Alt-Tab will
Oh
help.
god, he's gonna reach.
I already had that happen to me in a previous stream, guys. There's always the F5 key. By the way, when I was replaying through this game, they still tell you how to soft reset before you save the game. I really wish that was switched, but anyway. He's standing in the same spot as he was before. His head still rotating left to right, as if on a motor. I hope I don't interrupt his work or anything. He definitely seems to be in some sort of a zone.
Danger zone?
Hey there. Something on your mind?
He catches me a little off guard. Was it really so obvious?
Trust me. In this line of business, you won't get anywhere if you don't read faces. You look distraught. And perhaps sad. However, it was rather foolish of me to ask what's on your mind. Given the situation, it's a tad obvious what's bothering people. Forgive my indiscretion. It won't happen again.
His apology is so sincere that I accept it right away.
I have to be honest with you. I feel a little bit out of place here. Everyone in this room seems to have been profoundly affected by Clay's death. I hardly knew the guy. Nor was I a fan. I feel detached. Yet there's one thing I know about grief. It impairs judgment. It creates vulnerability. I hope I don't seem rude when I say this, but perhaps it's for the best that I wasn't close to him. I need a level head here. Mental clarity is one of the most important aspects of being a successful guard. I'll be able to detect things that others cannot. There are so many subtle nuances in the way people can talk and move. The inability for me to detect that could bring disaster. Did you know that if someone is about to attack, you can sense it in their words? It's as if they're silent in their movement. Having my mind clouded with the issues at play here could impair me far too much. It would only be sitting ducks.
Interesting. He definitely seems to know a lot about this stuff. I feel very safe in his presence.
So what do you...
Oh my god.
Everyone in
Jesus
chat
here to
is just
protect
talking
you.
about furry Jesus having an excellent voice.
Yeah.
Oh my
Seriously,
God.
dude. Seriously,
I am
dude,
blushing.
keep on going. You're actually gonna
All right, I'm liking
You're
this.
very solid.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh
So
my god.
So what would you like to talk about? We still have some time to spare.
Yeah, but perhaps not as much as we think. Singe could call the meeting at any second. If I could only bring up one thing, what should it be? The text messages. It's probably best for me to bring up those messages. I pull out my phone and start explaining things to him.
Someone is watching you? How long has this been since the first text?
I tell him that it was just before we drove here, the moment before I left the hotel with Keela.
That motherfucker. So after this, his death then, that would be the cause of concern. And they're using an unknown number. So they want to hide their identity. But the issue here is they must be lying.
Huh?
If they were watching you from the hotel room, but also in front of the convention center, they'd need to be following us in a vehicle. There's no other explanation. It would be impossible to keep up if they weren't using transportation to follow the limo. And it's my job to watch others. I saw no signs that we were being followed. If I did, I would have brought it up.
He stares at the text message for a few moments. It's almost like he's analyzing their demeanor. Can he do such a thing through text messages alone?
They mention the universe. That to me seems some pretty trolling. Metaphysical jargon is a dead giveaway. I wouldn't be surprised if your phone number was leaked online. You don't exactly fit into the background anymore, you know? But I'm sorry, I couldn't get a better read for you. Text messages mean that many things are often lost in translation. But the leaking of your private information is no laughing matter. Keep me updated if this issue persists. I'm here for you.
Aww. One sec. Okay.
God damn, Fox Jesus is fucking blowing.
I know. Blowing
I'll just
my
upload
pants
this
here.
as a highlight. This is episode 4 right here.
Just a sexy voice throughout the entire.
He gives me...
That's it.
Oh my
That's it. We're done.
See, like, I'm trying to be normal the entire way, but then I have everyone else like, everyone else does such a bad job. I should be more peaceful, but I can't. Oh well. He gives me a wide grin. Well, I guess now he knows. I feel a little safer having not kept this to myself. I thank him for his counsel.
No problem. I urge you to come to me if you have any questions or concerns. Your worries get top priority, plain and simple. Well, along with Daz and Kyla's, of course.
He drops that name again, Daz. I'm not entirely sure who that is. Perhaps I'll find out shortly.
I guess that's enough chit-chat for now. I feel like Singe will be ready any second.
I don't know what that picture is you posted, Inari, but what is it?
It's something.
Jesus
I
Fox
Fox
forgives
forgive
your
your
sins.
sins.
Okay, good. I approve of this.
Okay, I need to see this later.
Indeed, we will.
I'm not sure about you, but I'm definitely dying for some answers. Too many questions are running around in my head. I mean, I don't trust the media. So I'm looking forward to hearing the story from Kyle's, or our manager himself, the leader. The news loves to fill in the blanks far too much. Usually with incorrect or biased information. That doesn't help me. I'm the kind of guy that needs the cold, hard truth. Nothing else does it for me. So make sure to keep that in mind for the future, alright? I can only help you if you're being fully transparent with me.
I'm sorry, Acheron. I'm still devoted to my Chris X Conrad ship. Sorry.
He's a one furry man.
I'm a one furry man. Like, unless Conrad does something that, like, really makes me hate him, then, like, sorry, I'm still dedicated to this ship.
Fox Jesus and Ninja Wolf.
Well, that's easy. Right now, it's Ninja Wolf.
Mm-hmm.
Where's this guy? I'll fight him with my bare hands.
Oh, snap. Episode 9 confirmed Acheron versus Conrad fight.
Oh man.
Because, okay, so, like, Acheron will try to be a bodyguard for you. Acheron will do bodyguard things while Conrad is trying to, like, kill you because he's an assassin. But then the two of them fight.
Oh man.
Alright, moving on. And me, no ship at all. That's
Luigi King is
Inumi.
Inumi.
Okay, so, like, I don't have a ship for Inumi yet. Sorry.
Inumi is bae.
No. Not PB and a newbie. There you go. Or fidget and a newbie. There you go. No, fidget and a newbie. There you go.
Anyway.
There you
I
go.
nod. Small price to pay for full protection. After this, you should go to Persona Maker. No.
Oh, no. No. Oh no.
You know, I might just for shits and giggles, but right now, no. But at
Don't
the same
worry,
time,
I will still try my best to convert him to a furry. Don't worry. I'll get onto that.
But at the same time, I know I can never be honest. I'll have to hide information about the Ark from him, as well as my role in Terra as the Savior. I just have to hope that he can never detect this wrong. It wasn't relevant to anything on Earth, after all. At least, not yet.
Oh, one thing before we end this. On the note of being fully honest with me, I saw a news report earlier about Maxine Armstrong. I was told that she's in Tokyo. This bothers me on several levels.
He saw it too? That's interesting. I didn't think he'd be the type to care.
Armstrong Incorporated is a very unethical competitor of ours. They protect through selling weapons. This is very unstable. Think of it this way. Would you rather have me here to protect you, or a dozen bombs that could accidentally go off? Especially in this day and age, when almost everything is run on technology, weapons are easy to hack and manipulate. The mind, however, cannot be hacked.
Ha 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 ha! Episode 12. The whole mindfuck is revealed. What if Earth wasn't real, but Terra was where you were from the entire time? Whoa, shit!
Oh, mind blown.
Oh,
He's-
damn.
You see, this is why they nerfed Fox. Jesus, this is why they nerfed.
I should
He would already know this shit. He's like, I'm gone. Poof, and then.
Of course it can be manipulated, but not in the same way, and not nearly as fast. So what do you say? Protection by living beings, or by weapons? Which would you prefer?
Living beings.
That was instant.
Well, that
I'm
was
glad
easy.
that someone is on my side. I find that more and more people are siding with technology. That's not good. There are a couple things in this world that still require deep thought. The protection of others is one such thing. Well, thanks for the chat, Chris. It's not often I get to talk about myself. Clients are rarely interested in my life. Only my ability.
He goes back to what he was doing before, scanning the room with his back to the wall. I guess Singe would call his conference soon. Not enough time to get into any more conversation. Are you okay over there? Like, you walk like 3 feet and you sound like you just ran a mile.
He's like, he's fight, he's like freaking, he's like Solid Snake. He's actually he's fighting Rook right now. He's beating the shit.
You know what I think that he's doing? I think he's like flexing his muscles or something like that. That's what I see. I was like,
There's like 6 other people in the room, bro. Like,
That's Fox.
have you ever met someone who flexes with other people in the
You ladies
room?
know the way to the beach. I think it's over that way.
Oh, man.
oh my god.
We have way too much
Fire
fun
out
doing
there.
this.
Oh my god.